bonus round of The Shed. This is straight after the opening round of the NRL in Vegas.
Wow, the enthusiasm levels are high.
I'm starting low on the ramp. I'm building, Sammy.
Oh, wow.
Now, and I've got
Morning Vietnam.
I've got no excuse. You had the biggest work day of all of us yesterday. So what time did you guys start for Channel 9?
I think I started at 1 o'clock local time, and we went through to 11:30
PM. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's a big day.
It was a long day.
Yeah.
What were you doing that whole time?
A few different things, mate. So, like, there's a whole heap of fan build-up. And then, back home on the TV, we've got Wide World of Sports. We've got the Sunday footy show, which then led into our coverage of the game. So, a long day of covering the footy. And to be honest, I love rugby league fans, but yesterday I could have...
Had enough by the end?
Yeah.
Well,
Like,
the enthusiasm...
There's zero personal space at all. So many sweaty armpits on me, like drunken people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And some of them drunk. Some of them drunk early. Did you notice? Like it was almost like when on a race day when you see people arriving blind, you're
Preloaded,
like, you're never going to make it.
It's like usually the 18, 19-year-olds that can't afford the beers at wherever they're going are the ones that are preloading. But
That was Bruce.
oh, Bruce was.
He preloaded hard.
No, but he knew and understood how expensive the beers were at the stadium. So yeah, it was a long day, but what a fantastic way to kick off the season.
Yeah.
2 great games of footy, Newcastle Knights and the Cowboys. I actually was kind of a bit disappointed with the Cowboys, to be honest.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, 12 all at half time. I thought they gave themselves a chance, but then they just started the second half as slow as they started the first half.
Yeah, they just
and couldn't come back from that. There was a weird sin binning at the end of that game as well.
Oh, there were.
Yeah, so Braden Burns came in and hit Callum Ponga high, but then if you're sending someone off,
do you reckon that was
for a high tackle? No, if you're sending someone off for a high tackle, how come Callum Ponga doesn't come off for a HIA?
No.
That's a good question.
He was a part of their victory in the end.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
He kicks a goal for him, and he had his fingerprints all over the end of the game to make sure they won by 10 points.
Was that direct? Because I couldn't see it from where we were sitting, like the TV screen. I couldn't see it clear. Was that direct, or was it more top of the shoulder, neck?
Yeah, trap.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I'm just asking.
No, but true. But that's I think how it looked on the replay. I think it deserved the sin binning. But where I'm confused is why Callum Ponga still stays on the field. Someone who's had a history of knocks in the past.
And if you got hit in the head.
And he got hit in the head.
Yeah.
You've deemed it high
contact.
To put someone in the sin bin, but he still stays on the field. I think there was 9 minutes left in the game. So he wouldn't have finished the game.
Yeah.
Can we also address the elephant in the room, which is Corey Oates' voice? What's happening with you, mate?
This is from Old Red.
Still from
on singing.
2 or 3 nights ago.
Yeah. She's gotten worse.
Have you given yourself a chance to recover?
No.
No, okay. Just checking.
Oh, there you go.
What do you reckon about the opening game, the Super League game, Hull and Leeds? Is that a bad sign for the Broncos that the team that beat us last week just got absolutely pumped?
No, not at all.
Okay.
They definitely would have been up to play the Broncos. Again, at the end of the day, they're playing to be what is classed as the world champions.
Yeah. They always get up for that game and put a lot of effort in. Like that game last week against the Bronx, it's like the biggest game of the year for them, except for the GF, pretty much.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. And it's funny because
they travelled, they've travelled straight over here.
Yeah.
Straight after that game, they travelled over to the US. So, but yeah, to have 50 put on them, I didn't think. I thought Lead Rhinos were a chance, but yeah, to have 50 points put on your whole KR, their fans went quiet pretty quick, didn't they?
Yeah.
They were the loudest fans in there.
Yeah.
And what I was most worried about was the 2 end sections of the field where the UK fans were.
Yeah.
I was worried that they were going to end up being empty and leave at the end of the day. So I'm glad there was a fair few of them stuck around to watch the next 2 games, but it's always the hard thing. Where do you schedule their games so their fans stay and hang around?
Yeah.
What do you reckon they've got to do something with the ticketing? Like just because the stadium, it's a huge stadium, it can take 65,000, and it looked. I think there was apparently, according to the big screen, they said 45,000 people turned up, but it looked empty a lot of the time, and it doesn't look good on TV.
No, well, there's a few little bars and places where you can go and get a drink there
Yeah.
as well. So like not everyone sits in their seat the whole time.
Yeah.
So people are up and about and having fun and enjoying themselves at some of the bars and stuff. I know right up the top where there's a flame.
Yeah.
And I think that's maybe even where the DJ booth was. There's a cool bar up there. So
So people just go in there and just you can go and just sit down inside
yeah, just go and sit
Hang
in the
out.
bar, yeah.
and
Yeah.
watch it on TV. Jeez.
Yeah.
What was your what do you reckon the percentage in the crowd was of Australians and then Englishmen and then Americans?
So they reckon there was about 11,000 that come over from the UK.
Yeah, wow.
And roughly 30,000 that came from Australia. So I think maybe, what did I say, 47,000 was the attendance.
So
at the
maybe
end of the day.
5,000 locals.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
yeah. So that's where we probably need to pick the numbers up a little bit.
Yeah.
And, we want to try to convert as many Americans as we can and over to watch our game. It's a great sport for them to follow because it's in their off season for the NFL's finished. It's done and done.
I just don't think that being in Vegas is the best option for the game. Like,
Yeah.
they're going to watch it on TV. I don't know where else you take it because like Vegas is a party town. Like everyone's coming here for other events from around the world. Like they're not all just coming here because the footy's on. Like that's what I think.
Yeah.
We kind of maybe thought about it wrong. Was everyone coming to Vegas is here because there's like 20 shows on every week.
Yeah.
Like and they're big artists and big performers. So I think that was probably. I reckon that's the part that's probably hurt us a bit is that this place isn't just. Is that there's not just one or two things on.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah,
so
so
many.
if we'd gone to Oklahoma and
like-
taken over the city, then everyone, all the locals you'd think would be turning up because they'd be
I
excited
really
about.
believe if we went somewhere else that hasn't got so many events on every week for the whole year, like it's just what this place is known for.
Yeah, it's-
I think it might have been different. I think they might have
Well,
got.
let's go to Miami then.
Well, I could do Miami.
Yeah.
That'd be fun. Can we do a dream sequence?
Yeah.
Of us in Miami? I think that'd be awesome.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
You mentioned the Cowboys were pretty slow in their game, but Newcastle looked pretty good. What did you think?
Yeah, they did. They look great. The young halfback, I feel for him.
Fletcher?
Fletcher
Sharp, is it? Yeah.
I feel for him. He went down pretty early in that
Yeah.
game, and lucky they had Sam Smith on the bench to fill.
Is he
that
all
role.
right?
They reckon he might have done PCL. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So what does that? So what does that
not
mean?
as
That's
bad,
knee.
so- yeah, there's a little kind of ligament at the back of your knee.
What? you get-
Oatesy doesn't have any of them.
I don't have that one. No.
Yeah, no, you haven't got a PCL.
It stops your knee. It stops your knee from going back and forward.
backwards. Yeah.
Okay.
Or backwards.
Backwards,
Right.
Yeah. So now his knee just moves back.
Oh shit.
If he's tore
Okay.
the whole thing off,
Yeah.
you just.
Wow.
But
gone.
it's not as bad. And
Yeah.
you don't need operation for it. That's the
Okay.
best part about
It's
it.
just
So
it's an 8 week.
Just takes time.
So-
rest recovery and then come back.
I mean, what could become of his mullet in those 8 weeks? Because it's already.
Great mullet.
It's a great mullet.
That is a good mullet.
It is really good.
I think it's the best in the league. I haven't seen them all yet, obviously, but what a
No,
start.
it's a-
Yeah, it's a great start. There's a few actually lads at Newcastle with some good mullets. But
Yeah.
I think end of the day, Newcastle will be very, very happy. Again,
Yeah.
new coach, new halves combination, and then a new halves combination
Yeah.
after the injury.
Yeah.
Cowboys would be very, very disappointed. I think they've got a great squad there, and they just their start to the game was so slow. And I
Yeah.
think we saw a lot of that from them last year as well.
Didn't seem to click, eh?
Nah.
As quick as I thought, as smooth. I still thought they looked good when they, played a, end-to-end game of footy. Like, there was no errors and the game was flowing. But as soon as it got a bit clunky, it really struggled to get it back.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I think Knights actually they surprised me with how well they played. Like that
You
was
said they
actually.
were going to win the wooden spoon.
No, I never said Knights.
Yeah, you did. You
No,
did
I
make it.
did. I never picked
Yeah, can we
anyone.
play
Still.
that?
I'll roll the
I still
tape
haven't
on that.
picked anyone,
Roll the
thanks.
tape.
Yeah, you can roll the tape. I actually haven't said anybody
Is
yet.
your gooch sore? You're just sitting on the fence, mate.
Yeah, I'm still. I still don't know.
You got osteitis pubis pains.
Wait, I'm pretty sure you picked Tigers, didn't you?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, see, that's just sad.
That's a
Why
safe
is it
bet.
sad,
So
mate?
sad.
It's just a choice.
I'm going to
You're
go
asked to make
Dragons.
a choice. You're going
You're going to go Dragons after that because that was probably the game of the round. Oh, I mean,
Well,
of
That's the game
the
year.
day.
That's
Yeah.
the game of the year.
But that was the Dragons. That was their biggest downfall last year. Is they lost so many close games. There were so many games by 1 point, 2 points, 4 points, where they just kind of couldn't get there in the end.
Yeah.
And again, that's the way they start their season. Hopefully, it's not a bit of Groundhog Day for them, and they can kind of get over it and move forward. But we'll see how they go. But I think the Dogs would be disappointed. A few of their passes kind of didn't hit the mark yesterday. They weren't as silky and as smooth as we've seen them in the past. But they're a competitive team. And they'll only grow and get better. I think they've got a bye in round 2, so great start to the season for all those teams. And guess what, guys? Footy is back.
It's back. And so, Broncos Friday night.
Yeah.
It's probably too early for us to have a proper discussion about it, so let's do that early in the next potty.
Okay, sweet.